What's up, ladies and gents, boys and girls? It's Oni the Demon Slayer here. I used to love watching Elijah Schaefer on Slightly Offensive and You Are Here. And Sydney Watson's okay, and Savannah Hernandez is okay. Because I don't hate women. I hate fucking women that are feminists. I hate those bitches. They ought to be exterminated. Sorry, I think they ought to be. Because they have destroyed this country and ruined relationships between men and women. Because they hate men, so why shouldn't men hate them back? Because they have fucked up all relationships between men and women. They have tried to put like women are better than men, and that's not true. Men and women bring their own things to the table. We are symbiotic. We are supposed to go together. That's why it takes a man and a woman to make a baby. Because we're symbiotic. We go together. We feed off of each other. We need each other. Women bring things to the table that men can't do, and men bring things to the table that women can't do. So we go together. We're a yin and a yang. Well, anyways. Okay. Get back to the point. Elijah Schaefer, Tim Pool, and all these motherfuckers. I used to watch them all the time, and as I started getting more and more woken up to what's going on in our country, I started listening to them more and more, which they have made good points, and they are a good, I guess, kind of starting off point, but they are just out for money. That's all they're doing. They talk about the shit they talk to because it's money. Because conservatives have money. Liberals don't. There's a lot more liberals, and like they say, there's a lot more Democrats, and some Democrats have money, but the majority of conservatives, unless you're just becoming a conservative, a lot of conservatives have money. Republicans were, always considered a party of rich people. So a lot more conservatives have a lot more money. And that's why a lot of these people go the conservative leaning after being a liberal for a long time. They're not becoming a conservative out the goodness of their heart or because they have really changed their views. That's why you catch them in lies a lot and catch them in bullshit. And that's why Tim Pool's a flip-flopper, because he's trying to get some of the, kind of flaky conservatives on his side. And they're not really conservatives, okay? Anybody that's flaky about their value, they're not a fucking conservative. They're a cuck-servative, like Triologic likes to say. I don't know. I'm not really a conservative. Not a full conservative. I don't know what I am. I'm kind of like a libertarian conservative, kind of like a liberaservative, or a cuntarian or conservatarian, something like that. I'm something like that. I'm mixed. I'm in the middle with being a libertarian and a conservative. I don't like some liberal shit, and I don't like some conservative shit. So I'm just kind of like, I try to be a normal person. There's some things I like, there's some things I don't like. I'm not one way or the other. I don't like gay shit being pushed on people. I don't like how black people don't take responsibility for the bad people in their community. And some of them don't. Some of them do. Like Triologic, Brandon Tatum and stuff. They call out black people that do bad shit. They call out white people that do bad shit too. And that's what you're supposed to do. But anyways, Elijah Schaefer and them. What really opened my eyes about them, like Elijah Schaefer and Tim Pool, is they're friends with Jack fucking Murphy. Or they were. I don't know if Jack Murphy likes Elijah anymore. Because he blames them for his empire crumbling. But like my grandpa always said, birds of a feather flock together. So anybody that's friends with a piece of shit, with a fucking cuck piece of shit like Jack Murphy, you better watch those motherfuckers, because there's something like him, because they wouldn't be friends otherwise. You have to have similar interests to be friends with somebody. Unless they really wasn't really friends and they just knew each other in a business sense. But even anybody that would want to have business with that motherfucker, and if they knew what he did in his private life, is a piece of shit, and I would not listen to them or watch them anymore. So I am probably never going to watch Elijah Schaefer again. And I'm definitely not gonna watch fucking bitch ass Flip Flopper Tim Pool again. And this is just some of my thoughts on these weak ass motherfuckers. We as men, black, white, brown, men in general, need to quit listening to these motherfuckers. And white people, do not stand for somebody that's white and disparages their own fucking race. Don't fucking do that. I'm not a racist, but I believe you should stand up for your race. And if you're white and somebody's putting out a white guy that didn't do anything, you should stand up for him and help him. He is your brother by your skin tone, just like black. We need to start doing like black people do, sticking up for our own race and our own people. Because white people are our people. Now, I'm a mixed dude. I got some Native American in me. I don't have no Spanish, I don't think. I might. I've never done a whole DNA test, but I know like my great grandmother was half Cherokee Indian. My grandpa, he's really dark. You can tell he's an Indian. You can tell he's Cherokee. Well, not Cherokee, but you tell he's Native American, but he is Cherokee. So, I'm not technically pure-blooded white. And I think I got some Italian in me too, and Italians are like mixed with Moors from back in the day, which I don't know, that might have been bred out of them, but Italians used to be blonde hair and blue eyes a long time ago. But that's why they're dark now, because Moors took over, which are like from Africa, the Moors. They took over Italy a long time ago. They took over Sicily mainly and half of Italy. And then Rome came and ran them back. I think Rome, that's when Rome conquered all of Italy. I think that's when Rome, or maybe it was the Knights. That might have been the time of the French Knights came and ran them off, I think. I can't remember. I'd have to look that up. My history's kind of fuzzy. I love history though, especially ancient world like that. I love that stuff. But anyways, that's just kind of what I wanted to say. You got to watch these people and who they have on their shows a lot and who they call their friends, because that will show you who they really are. And remember, like my grandpa tells me, birds of a feather flock together. So anybody that's similar to somebody, they're going to be friends with them. So if Jack Murphy likes to stick shit up his ass and tries to con men and saying, oh, I can teach you how to be a real man, but he's sitting there shoving shit up his ass on Chatterbait or whatever, Campster or whatever the fuck that website was he was on, and doing gay porn for money, and trying to tell somebody that he's a fucking man. And also, Dave Rubin, how can a gay dude teach anybody how to be a man? If you take dicks up the ass and you're a man, you're not a real man. Sorry, gay dudes, but you're not a buff dude. You're not a manly man. If you suck a dick or take a dick up the ass, you are not a real man. Sorry, you're not. Just the way it fucking is. Now, the dude that's maybe giving you the dick, it's like old Roman rules. As long as you ain't the one getting fucked up the ass, you're not the bitch. That's how like Roman rules was. Like, Romans used to believe if you wasn't the one getting fucked in the ass, you wasn't technically a boy lover. But I don't think that at all. I think if you give or take the dick, you're gay to a guy. Yeah, you're gay no matter what. Being half a fag is still being a fag. Well, anyways, that's all I gotta say. So, see y'all later.